morning, Britain. The Nottingham victims' families will meet the Attorney General this morning.
They go in and help.
Water
but I think they're probably quite...
You can probably get through that. Not through it, clearly, because you're here. Rainfall and... Yes.
What's the
general election? The American... Well...
Because, you know...
Never say never.
Well, I mean...
How are you getting on?
We're doing well.
Yeah. Back up in the Premier League.
I'm not making any parallels.
After asked to investigate the post office scandal, comedian, he felt like it just wasn't sardonic humour too, which is... And then he says, you know, Mr. Bates, the post office scandal proud.
That's right.
And has had wanted to make it funny.
No.
And couldn't. It was appropriate.
And that's his test.
Yes.
Can he find...
Did you want to make it achieved?
Yeah.
And then that's when you say the wrong thing.
And that's
He's
what you're
fired.
gonna do.
What would you say? 2018, he revealed that he vowed to make peace in the Middle East his lifelong project, and to be non-political.
Yeah.
He was at this row.
Gosh.
And an extraordinary statement. He did not. Now, she had said yesterday morning, I'm going to set out the truth, lies of the sacked chairman, Henry Staunton, who told the Sunday Times that an official in her department had suggested he needed to slow... He'd got a note of that, which he'd emailed to himself, you know, a contemporaneous note so that he... Good morning, Britain. Good morning, Ed Balls.
Good morning, Susanna.
What's piqued your interest this morning?
Well, I'm really looking forward to it before 8 o'clock.
Right, you had better explain, because we haven't given the audience a heads up about that
We
story.
have around the country, and when they hear about people's accumulated,
Yes.
they go in
During
and rescue people.
Yes.
They've done this hundreds of times.
Experts, and they were on the scene. It wasn't as if there were no emergency service.
Dying saying the road is closed for flooding, and despite that, I think he would instruct people to obey such signs.
Yeah.
He ends up in the water in his car. The fire service arrive, and they say, quite been in.
The deep water
They're probably also thinking, you know, if it gets really...
thought.
I've thought to myself...
And probably got...
...instructor. And then the driving instructor ends up in...
And the driver stuck there in the Ford. Let us know what you think. Were the rescuers who went into the water in the right or in the wrong? Were the fire crews standing by waiting for the specialists in the right or in the wrong?
I have to say, I think you asked me the wrong question.